Top of the morning to you. Just came back from the therapist. Now I'm sitting here in the sun. It's so hot here in the Netherlands. It feels like we're at the gates of hell, but here we are. I was at my therapist and we were talking about certain things, and something remarkable hit me that I wanted to speak about on camera today. Basically, she was talking about a different client of hers that were manifesting different things in life, and within 2 weeks she actually accomplished those things. And this proves again the power of our mind. You know, I don't know if you ever heard of RAS. It's the reticular activating system. I hope I pronounced that correct. Basically, it's your brain's filter. What it basically does is it filters out everything you don't find important and everything you do find important. A simple example would be, let's say you buy a certain brand of type of car, right? First, you never notice those cars, and then all of a sudden, because you have the car, because it's important to you, you start seeing those cars everywhere. And that's what the RAS does. It helps you to filter out things that don't matter and focus on things that do matter. And I just wanted to make a video about that, man, because it's important the way you speak to yourself. It proves again how important it is to speak life into yourself, into your goals, ambitions, dreams. Me, for example, with this YouTube channel, you know, there are moments where I doubt everything. I doubt myself. I doubt whether or not I should even do this. But then I think of the power of my mind, and I think to myself, I need to change the way I talk to myself, because everything you say to yourself, the universe listens, you know, your spirit listens. And how messed up would it be if you talk yourself out of your dreams just because you're a little bit insecure every once in a while? Hearing this story, it is super motivating. Not only that, it makes me realize that it's not magic, it's alignment, you know? Our soul knows when we are speaking positive and also when we're speaking negative. So if both work, why wouldn't you feed yourself with the positive things? You feed your spirit with the positive things. So the next time you feel afraid to ask, do it anyway. That's the only way you're going to reach your goals, by working with the higher power, the universe, whatever you believe in. It is a beautiful, beautiful morning, and I'm gonna just walk around in the neighborhood, man. Take you with me. See what we come across. I am back inside, man. I almost got shitted on by a bird. I saw that as a sign to go inside. But anyway, man, what I was saying, whenever we talk down on ourselves, our spirit listens, or our mind listens, you know, our subconscious mind listens, and whatever you feed it, that's what it's going to build on. That's why, man, if you're not spiritual, or at least you don't believe in spirituality, I'm gonna tell you one thing. And if you don't get anything else from this video, I want you to get this one thing. We are all spiritual beings. I don't care if you believe it or not. We are spiritual beings. We are all made of energy, right? And whatever energy you focus on, that's the thing that's going to come back. It's one of the laws of vibration, different laws you can apply to this. Either way, whatever you focus on, that thing is going to grow. And we all know, at least I hope you do, that if you focus on the positive, you will get more positivity. If you focus on the negative, you will get more negativity. So why not choose to focus on the positive if you want your life to bloom? This story, man, that my psychologist told me is amazing. It's very, very empowering too. And I'm happy for that client. It proves to me more and more the power of actually speaking life into whatever you want to achieve. You know, oftentimes we tend to focus on how long is it going to take me, but it doesn't matter. Or even worse, how am I going to get there? And I'm guilty of this myself. But it doesn't matter how long and how you're going to get there. All that matters is that you align with the thing you want to achieve. And I know a lot of videos speak about aligning. How do you align? The thing is, I'm watching these videos, reading these books, and in a way I do get it, but I can understand that if you're new to this, it can be very difficult to align, because the majority of the times we think negative thoughts, right? And they say, as soon as you start thinking negative thoughts and you connect that to a negative emotion, for example, I don't know, I'm never going to be healthy, I'm never going to be fit, automatically we connect an emotion to that thought. And it's not necessarily the thought that creates it, it's the emotion behind the thought. I hope you're still following. Sometimes it's complex material, but it's amazing what it can do for you when you start understanding it. And that's the opposite of reaching what you want to reach, or achieve what you want to achieve, I should say, is to align as the person you want to become. For example, I'm going to use the easiest example, and that is someone wanting to get in shape. Align with the person you will be, or you would be, if your goal has been achieved. So what does a person in shape do? They make working out a priority a couple of times a week. They make eating healthy for the majority of the time a priority. They basically ingrain the lifestyle of a healthy, athletic person into their lifestyle. And whenever they reach a certain point where they feel like they want to do something that deviates from their goal, they ask themselves questions such as, is this moving me towards my goal or further away from it? And I don't want to say it's not easy to do. Then I would speak that into my reality, but I can understand why people struggle with it. Because the same way you've been doing something that doesn't benefit you, you've been doing that for years, the same way it's going to take a while for you to learn that new habit, right? But the important thing is to not give up and just keep going. And it doesn't matter if you fall off every once in a while, but it's important to get back up and keep going. I have a feeling like this video is all over the place, but I hope it's not. I'll see it when I edit and everything. But I want to thank you. It was a short walk because it's really hot outside. So I'm back inside. I'm probably going to do like maybe a whole morning vlog and other things I'm going to do the rest of my days. Or it's just going to be this video. But yeah, I wanted to share that with you. And be careful and mindful of how you speak to yourself. Even on days it feels like there's no way you can take positive. There's always a way, man. There's always a way. Anyway, if you made it this far, thank you. Thank you for your time. And as usual, I will see you in the next one.